Now to Sumter tonight. That's where tiny homes are being built to help people in need. News 19's Sam Perez is there with the story.
These 5 small buildings behind me will serve as transitional housing for people who need it. It's a resource that Sumter residents say is needed here in the community.
That is amazing, and especially here, people need it.
Ada Wilfart moved to Sumter a year ago and says she likes the idea of tiny homes to help people in her area.
I love it because, it could be me. It could be me one day, who knows?
This is one of the best things that's ever happened.
Mark Champagne is the executive director of the nonprofit Sumter United Ministries, which he says has been working on these homes for nearly 5 years.
We've been using buildings since 2010 for a shelter, and they've typically been buildings that were not designed to be shelters, so we've had to make them work.
After the COVID-19 pandemic delayed construction, Champagne says the project is finally nearing completion, with the buildings right behind the nonprofit's main building on Artillery Drive, which accepts food and clothing donations and boasts a medical clinic and pharmacy.
Guests that come to our shelter, they can use our clinic. It's right here. The resources to help them get jobs, to help them get connected with transportation and health, just a lot of different things. We're excited. It's a game changer.
Very busy. Pretty much every day we're getting in new stuff to organize, and usually every day we're giving out that same stuff.
Gabriel Pogue has been volunteering with the organization for 6 months after leaving the military.
When I was in the military, I needed a lot of help, and that's why I ended up leaving. And I feel like in my position, I wouldn't have been able to do it on my own. Like, I needed help from a lot of people.
Pogue says he's looking forward to seeing the tiny homes serve people, as well as the traditional shelter being constructed next to the houses.
Affordable housing has gotten very difficult to find right now. We get older folks now, when they can't stay in their homes, they're out. And if you have a full-time job, most full-time jobs, just, working retail and things like that, they don't pay enough to rent now.
Champagne tells me the goal is for these buildings to be finished by the end of June. For Street Squad Sumter, Sam Perez, News 19 WLTX.
And Champagne says the funding for the project came from individual donations, a foundation's trust donation, and federal dollars through the city of Sumter.